Hey, four name girl. So, yeah, 100 people are dead. There's only one news agency reporting the number. Hey, hippie chick. Yeah, 100 people dead. And this is just the start, man. This is just the beginning. Hey, Mary Jo. I'm done. Wow, man. I guess one of our viewers, his name's Bob. He sent me a message. He said he's done. He feels like he was abandoned. He feels like his mission was abandoned because he spent years in Afghanistan and now they've left, and he's like, what the hell? Why did we go there and die? What were we there for? If we're all just gonna fucking run out. I understand, man. I understand his. Hey, Billy Bong. I understand his sentiment for sure. Wow, man. Hey, Daniel. What's up, buddy? You're not even gonna say hello? You're just gonna drop a link, dude? Wow, that's rude, bro. You don't do that in people's fucking podcasts, dude. You say hello. Alright? You don't just fucking drop a fucking link. You know, all of a sudden you're fucking rude, bro? Did you get rude on me all of a sudden? Alright, Vapor. Later. So, People are saying that because Americans got killed in Afghanistan, Joe Biden should be impeached. Did they say that when Donald Trump's dereliction of duty resulted in 200,000 American deaths? No, isn't that funny? They'll complain about the people they don't like, but the people they like are fine. You know, there's 13 dead Americans versus 200,000 dead Americans on Donald Trump's watch. Fucking hilarious. Hey, Flip, what's up? Steven, thank you. Huh. January 20th. Feeling overwhelming gratitude for the adults in the room. Now he says publicly eating these words syllable by syllable. That's Sam Harris. He was feeling gratitude in January 20th when Joe Biden came into office. And now today he's like, man, I'm eating those words. Sam Harris, man. Fucking goddamn blind ass blue wave cunt. You know, Trump bad fucking blue waver. You know, they're finally realizing it. Good. I'm glad Sam Harris is realizing it. You know, your fucking blue wave is just resulted in some needless deaths. You know, 100 needless deaths. Your blue wave. Your leader's not leading very well. Hey, Nick, James. Thanks, James. Flip to this. You're a fucking idiot. Just for even asking the question. You're going to ask me that question? You do remember I chose not to vote for either of those douchebags, right? You do see my ballots right here behind me, right? You do know that I don't vote. I don't have to pick either of them, Flip. That's your fucking problem right there. You think you're being forced to pick one of them. I'm showing you right now, Flip, you don't have to fucking pick either of them. You dumbass. God, man, fucking channel yourself into the way they want you to fucking think. You start sounding like one of them. Stop. All right? Just fucking stop. Quit trying to fucking make sense out of shit that won't ever make sense. All right? Does that make sense to you? You're just curious? Hey, man, maybe you should watch South Park, okay? They've got a great episode. They're asking you, what would you rather have? A turd sandwich or a shit burger? It's Dumas. No, it's dumb ass. Even asking the question makes me realize how fucking stupid you are. What a dumb fucking question to ask me. I'm not a crybaby. You're just a dumb cunt that's been indoctrinated to think that you have to select between Biden and Trump. And you think that everybody, oh, you want to know who do you pick? Hey, man, here's what I pick, Flip to this. Hey, ban to this, motherfucker. Ban to that and suck my dick. How about that? Flip to that, motherfucker. Hey, flip to that, motherfucker. How about that? Oh. Thanks for the view and comment, douchebag. Now go fuck off. What a stupid fucking thing to ask me. See, that's the beauty of it. You don't have to fucking pick. You know, you fucking dumb shits out there like that moron, you think you have to vote. You think you have to select somebody. You're a fucking fool, man. Your mama raised a fool. I literally got my ballots right here for you to realize that you don't need to fucking vote. You know, and no one realizes what that is, I guess. Yeah, these are my presidential ballots. I don't fucking vote. I'm not voting anymore. I'm not participating in your sham. All right? You go ask your stupid little questions to other people who want to play your stupid little fucking games and get nothing in return and get Americans killed and get, 90 Afghanis murdered for something that didn't need to happen. Have people fall off the wings of fucking airplanes. All right, you fucking douchebag. Cheers, everybody else. Would you rather have your leader a racist or a racist? Duh, duh. Over 100. It's over 100. Bitcoin's down to 46.6. 46.7. I bought it 46.6 today, a little bit. 46.6. It's like, I hope it's not going to go much lower than that. I think I'm going to buy right now. Hey, Brian. What's up, buddy? Yeah, you guys got to stop thinking along the terms of what they tell you you're boxed in to think, man. You got to think outside the box. You know? Stop acting like a dumb cunt. I bought some yesterday. Tula. Hey, Tula. You bought some yesterday. Oh, you bought some Bitcoin yesterday? Yeah, I went down to 46.6. I was like, yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take 46.6. Since my buy-in is 53. Jesse Lee Peterson is such a dumbass, and so is Michael Malice. Let's watch the both of them together and see what the fuck this is all about. Discussing Black Lives Matter.
I'm just saying, we would have a reason to be.
So let me ask, how do you feel knowing that most races do not like black people now because they're fed up with your bullying, they're fed up with your complaining and blaming and doing all that? You're turning off most people. How do you feel about that, Andre?
I would have to disagree with you on that statement, seeing
Yeah,
that
the premise of your question isn't true, Jesse Lee Peterson, and that's a problem with almost every question he ever asks, is the premise is incorrect. You know, BLM doesn't turn off most people. It just turns off right-wing nut jobs like you, Jesse, and you have a hard time understanding it because you're a self-loathing black man. But I digress.
the,
No, I hear from them all the time.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my point across.
Good for you.
You hear from them, but I see them, and I think actions are a lot better than words. When I see black and brown doing a march on Washington, that's race relations right there. That's
those
great.
radical, angry,
That's
angry,
great. When I see Asian people standing outside the White House marching with Black Lives Matter, yes.
It's getting louder. I like
yes.
this. I like this
when
guy.
I see people of other cultures going, you know what? See, this is what we have to do as a people. We have to wake up.
What do you
We
want?
gotta stop
What
listening
is
to
it
this
that you
rhetoric
want?
that's in the media.
Michelle, what do you want?
Dude, I love the way he's ignoring Jesse Lee Peterson because Jesse Lee Peterson is a douchebag. And this guy's just railroading him, and it's awesome. This is fucking one of the most awesome things I've ever seen. I hate this guy right here. I hate this guy. I'd like to spit on him. I'd like to fucking spit on this motherfucker, you know? Right now, I'd like to just fucking spit on him. And I'm not talking about spitting out tea either.
What do you people want?
What do I want?
Michelle,
When you say you people, what do you mean?
the complaining black people blaming others for the failure of their parents and their lives,
What the
blaming others for whatever it is.
Hey,
you complain
Taro.
about. What is it exactly do you want from white people?
She's just laughing at the premise.
First of all, I'm just gonna take a breath.
He's right. She wants to kill this guy.
I'm trying to find out
I
what you
want-
want.
He's such
What's
a...
your nationality?
What's your nationality?
Are you white?
A black American. What do you want?
They're laughing.
And why do you think that?
They're laughing at him because he acts like he's a white racist. She doesn't understand. She's never met a black man like this before. He's a contradiction in terms, man. If you guys don't know who Jesse Lee Peterson is, he hates black people. He loves Donald Trump. And he hates black people. And he's a black man. But he hates other black people. He hates any black people that support other black people. It's really interesting. So check this out. This is going to get good, I'm sure.
Yeah. Why do you think that?
Because you seem to separate yourself from us, should I say?
In
Put
what
us on
way?
the other side
In what
of
way?
it. In the ways that you've specified thus far.
Meaning what? Tell me, give me an example and tell me what you mean.
I just said it too.
How you mean? What do you people want from?
Yeah, what do you people? He doesn't view himself as a black man. He's a fucking psycho, man. I don't like mean tweets. Candyman, what's up, brother? I love you. How's it going, bro? I'm so glad you're here. Are we smoking? What's up? We reconnecting here? What's going on? You gonna start coming back to my show?
From
Yeah,
white
as
people,
you
meaning
people,
that
not
I'm not with
including
you.
yourself.
Oh, okay, I
It's
got it.
just y'all by yourself, right?
Let me explain why I do that. What you don't know is that there are two realities in life. One is that of good and one is that of evil.
No, that's not true. There's only one reality. Period. It's whatever is actually factually, documentably happening. That's reality. There aren't two realities. For Jesse Lee Peterson to state that there's two realities in the world is fucking hilarious. You want to say that there's two sides, there's an opinion? Yeah, but the reality is probably somewhere in between those opinions, right? This motherfucker, man, what a fucking hack. He's such a fucking hack. Oh, you're not smoking? I'll smoke for both of us.
And now that I've been able to overcome evil, I don't identify with angry, evil black people. I identify with other...
Angry, evil black people? Black people who want police to stop murdering black people. Those are angry, evil black people to Jesse Lee Peterson. He's referring to Black Lives Matter movement. Let me tell you something, man. I could probably get on this guy's show. I could probably contact them and get on his show, and he could probably interview me on his show. I won't fucking do it. I'm not gonna, I watch everyone do it. I want to get up and I want to pop his fucking head off the top of his neck like a goddamn zit. And I just want to watch if there's any fucking brains in his skull at all. Fucking splatter out of his fucking skull. That's how much I fucking hate Jesse Lee Peterson. I fucking hate him. I could never sit across from him. Okay? I'd get out of my seat, right? And I would do a Superman knee to his fucking face. And as my knee made contact with his fucking face, my hands would go around the back of his skull to hold his head in place. So I would completely crush his face with my knee. I fucking hate this man. No, I don't need to school this motherfucker shit. He's unreachable. He's a waste of fucking skin. And I hope he fucking dies. In his sleep. Right now. If he's asleep, I hope he's choking his last breath right now.
Blacks and others who are on the side of good. And so that's why I say you people, because I have to divide myself or separate myself from evil and go along with good. So that's why I do that.
What is it that makes us evil?
I'm sorry, your anger, your blaming others for your problems, your lack of love and respect for yourself and others.
Okay. Well, that's another reason why I wanted to come on the show, because that has been a misrepresentation, right? We're not angry. We're not pointing the finger.
But you're blaming white people for your downfall.
No, we're not blaming white people for our downfall. Basically, we're just saying when the so-called Emancipation Proclamation was passed, a certain system was also set in place to make sure black people didn't make it that far.
What do you want at this point?
I want race to be taken off applications. What does that have to do with anything?
Good.
I want to stop
agree with
saying
that.
Did he just say I agree with that? Did Jesse Lee Peterson just say I agree with that?
I want to
I
stop
agree with
saying
that.
Motherfucker, there's goddamn light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, you can start by apologizing, Dan. You can apologizing. Yeah, absolutely. You can start by apologizing. You're still here.
My fellow young people being gunned down in the streets for carrying a can of tea and a bottle of Skittles, walking home. I want police to stop using...
He's not being angry or evil. He just doesn't want innocent black people being murdered by fucking police officers.
illegal chokeholds to take people down and then completely getting off of it. I want our politicians and our elected officials...
Okay, Dan. All right. Best of luck to you, pal. Welcome back.
to see the people that march in these streets across this nation that's saying, wait, no, this is wrong. I want people to do their jobs. I want to walk down the street and know that I'm safe.
You've been brainwashed.
No, it's not that we want something from white people.
Monique, I won you over. Monique Keener, I won you over how? Tell me how I won you over, please. Thank you. I don't know who you are, Monique, but I'm very interested. Let me know how I won you over.
What do you want?
We want to see, first of all, this fact is, yes, in LA, right? Yes, in Chicago, that if you're black, you basically will be persecuted.
Who are you referring to?
I'm referring to anyone. Everyone who looks down upon black people, right? Who feels that if you have darker skin that you're of a lower status.
Have you been discriminated against?
Yes.
By who?
People.
By white people.
What did they do to you? Tell me what happened to you.
They told me that I needed to wear my hair a certain way in order to be groomed.
Who told you that?
All right, a supervisor.
At your job?
Yeah, at a previous job.
At a what?
A previous job. I don't work there anymore.
So you were working at this company, and you went in, you applied for the job, and you, at the time that you were applying for the job, you told them that, okay, if you pay me X amount of dollars, I will come every day, and I'll...
Look at how Jesse Lee Peterson is trying so hard to take all of the wind out of her sails. It's like she has no validity to him So he's gonna try to pull apart everything she said right now, just so what she said has no power. He's desperately going to try this right now. This is what he does. It's so stupid.
I will follow your rules, and you took the job, right? Is that right?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
They can't hear you.
Yes.
They can't hear you, Michelle. Come on. So when you agreed to do that job and follow their standards, their rules, you didn't mean it?
She's acting like this because she knows what's coming. She knows he's a jackass. And she knows he's going to say something. She knows he's going to pursue a line of questioning that basically is going to make no sense, even though he hasn't got there yet. She's just waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's why she's like, yes, just go ahead, get to it. You're taking a long walk to be your usual douchebag self, so just go ahead and ask your douchebag question, you fucking douchebag. Like the singing earlier, it was very relaxing while stabbing. Politically, we are not that far off. Right on, Monique. Well, thank you so much. In general, you said won you over. You just like the show. Great. I didn't convince you of anything different. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Monique.
Yes, I did, but culture is, everybody has different culture.
So you meant to follow their rules. Did you know about the hair deal before taking the job?
No, they said, right,
They said
groomed means groom, means you got up and you touched, you did your hair, you did your face, you're aware of your whole appearance, right?
Right. And so you went in there with what, an afro or something?
Something similar.
What you did? What you go in there with?
With a ponytail with the afro and a little bang in the front.
And they
pretty
said,
nice.
no, you can't wear that hairstyle.
They said it's just not as, it doesn't look professional,
Right.
and they just made a recommendation, but they didn't say, oh, our rules prohibit you, but they said, oh, look, I just want to make a nice recommendation.
Oh, right on, Monique. Well,
And
make sure you
didn't-
subscribe to the
Did they
channel.
have a right to make that recommendation?
No, they didn't have a right.
Did they
I'll
own
smoke
the
for you
company?
right now.
No, they did not own the company.
Who owned the company?
The
Cheers.
owner wasn't, nobody owned the company.
Somebody have to own the company.
Nobody, it wasn't a company.
These people can't communicate. These are the wrong folks up here.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not getting any real answers or anything.
I think you've
Where did
gotten
you get
some
these
very
people
clear.
from?
Excuse me, sir.
You
Can
guys
you
are
not
not
feel
able to
my-
communicate. I thought this
Excuse
was
me,
going to
can
be
you not
like
feel my intelligence while I'm sitting right in front of you? You asked me for clear answers. I gave you clear answers.
I thought this
you
was
choose to have a
you guys are
discussion
not
with
even
your sister
discussing.
because
I'm trying to get some understanding to what is wrong and what we can do about the problem, but you guys won't really.
Okay, I can tell you,
communicate
you're
and
focusing-
telling me.
You're focusing on the problem, but you're not focusing on the solution, right?
And we'll get to
And you
that.
want to know what the solution would be?
No, we need to find out what is the problem. Have you been discriminated against? Who discriminated against you, and why?
I've been discriminated
Well,
against. I've been
it
told
was the
that I have to
policy
get a
that
haircut.
allowed the recommendation to even come in. So it's policies that are created that people have to go by that perpetrate discrimination.
Was this
You see what Jesse Lee Peterson has done here? Jesse Lee Peterson has changed the conversation from talking about police murdering people in the streets that are black to this girl's hairstyle at her job. And now what she said is, you're making this about the problem and not the solution. It's not even the problem. He's found another problem so that he can filibuster and talk and take up time and not address the actual issue, which is police are killing black people in the street. That's what those two kids really should be talking about. They've allowed Jesse Lee Peterson to lead them off topic. And, you know, when she was glaring at him, she should have just taken the reins, and she didn't. She's not being present-minded, and her friend sitting next to her, he's trying to help. He's trying to grab the reins and direct the conversation back to what they should be talking about, and she's not helping because then she's just like taking it as an affront to her authority. So then she starts talking over her partner that's sitting next to her. She starts talking over him. Jesse Lee Peterson, all three of them start talking at the same time. And this is exactly what Jesse Lee Peterson wants because it makes them look bad. And then he complains, he's like, oh, get them out of here. They're not even, these people won't even answer my questions. They're not even trying to help themselves. No, Jesse Lee Peterson, you're being a douchebag and everybody can see it. You're being an asshole and you're pushing them as hard as you can to piss them off because it's all you have. It's all you ever have is asking stupid cunt questions out of your stupid fucking cunt mouth because you're a dumb fucking cunt.
With a private business that you were working for?
No, it was not the
Was it a
private
government
business.
business?
Yes, it was.
And so the government rules are you can wear your hair any kind of way you want to?
As long as it's decent.
And so when just your supervisor approach you about your hair once you got this job?
Answer the question and get through it. Just answer the question.
Specific in
You
your
said
question.
you got this job.
Just answer
and
the
you
question.
quit the job and
See,
got
she's
fired.
she's not helping anything with her little fucking attitude. Let me tell you something. This could have gone a lot better if she'd just been like Kyle Kalinske was when he was there, like David Pakman was when they were there. They fucking answer the question straight up, and you get right to the next thing, and then you don't let him fucking railroad you. All right, and that's exactly what he's doing, and she's letting it happen, and she thinks her little fucking jive, her little shuck and jive, whatever the fuck she's doing, is somehow, you know, it's a defense mechanism, and she's not accomplishing anything. She thinks she's being cute, so everybody can see what a douchebag he is. We know he's a douchebag. You're not proving anything. Just answer the fucking question so you can get to his point, so you can then take him down.
I quit.
You're wasting fucking
And you
time.
quit because of they recommend a different hairstyle.
No, that's not the reason why I quit.
Why'd you quit?
Because I felt that I wanted more fulfilling work.
So where's the racism in that then? You quit because you were not fulfilled. You said that was an example of you being discriminated against.
Right, but
Now
that's
you're
just
saying-
something that
now
black
you're
people on a
saying you
daily
wanted to
basis.
be-
No. He's wrong. She was made to change her hairstyle at work. Okay? It doesn't matter why she quit that fucking job. She experienced racism, and he's trying to take the power out of that. You know, someone tells you can't wear your hair like that because it's not professional. Dude, she's got her hair tied back in a fucking ponytail. You know, and she's got bangs and she's basically wearing her hair like this. You know, she's probably got it up like that, and she's got a little thing going on, and she's got little bangs right there. It's a fucking hairstyle. What's wrong with that? It's a girl. What the fuck are you complaining about? It's not distracting. It's cute. Right? Oh, you can't wear your hair like that. Well, that's fucking racism. Because if she was a white girl wearing her hair up like that, they wouldn't have said shit to her. Guaranteed. Oh, she experienced racism. Jesse Lee Peterson is here trying to take the power out of that. Because he's a douchebag. And he's a self-loathing black man. And he hates all other black people too. And he doesn't think she experienced racism because how dare she have feelings?
We have to work through.
Right on,
I have
Monique.
to work through that, right?
So
I have
was
to
it
conform to that.
So was
but
it
ultimately,
racism or you want to be fulfilled?
Mr. Peterson.
Wait,
it was
I'll
an
come to you
instance
after.
on the job. It wasn't the final conclusion on the job.
So you quit because you wanted to be fulfilled, not because of discrimination about your hair.
Right.
But you just said that was you.
A problem.
But it had nothing to do with racism. You was not fulfilled. Why did you try to make that into racism?
She never said she was fired due to racism. She said she experienced racism. Why is she letting him talk about the fact that she quit? She should say, hey, when I quit that job, it had nothing to do with racism. I experienced racism at the job. All right, and maybe that played into when I eventually quit. But I wasn't fired due to racism, and I never said I was. So shut the fuck up, you fucking dumb straw man motherfucker. Is that all you have, bro? That's all you have. And he's got millions of followers, guys. This idiot has millions of followers. I've got 19 people watch me when I go live. I have no idea how many he has, but I guarantee you it's probably more like 19,000 when he goes live. And they love him. And he's an asshole and an idiot, and nothing he says makes sense. And these poor kids, man, are just struggling against him. And Michael Malice thinks this is hilarious.
Racism.
But it's discrimination that we face, that all black people face on a daily basis,
But
that
you-
we have to work through, because it's like, okay, hey, am I going to tell them,
But
fuck
you're
you, I want to
making-
wear my hair the way I want to, or am I going to
Good
work
for
this
her.
out to the
Yeah,
next week
you're
and make sure
making
that I
this
can
up
get a
because
check?
you.
Good for her. She got it all out. And she said it right there, right in front of his face. Good for her. She fucking vocalized exactly what she was feeling. That's important. And he's trying to talk over her while she said it.
You have not given me an example of you being discriminated against.
She totally just did, man. Listen, you dumbass. You stupid fuck. She was wearing her hair a certain way. The boss told her not to do it anymore. You know, because she's a black woman and he didn't like the way her hair was and it was frizzy or whatever the fuck. And if she was a white woman, they wouldn't have done that to her. That's racism, you dumbass. And she's not just using that as an example. She's saying anecdotally, yeah, that happened to me. She says black people experience this every day. All over the fucking world. And you are a sorry motherfucker. God, I'd like to spit on this motherfucker.
I asked for an
Not valid
example.
enough for
Both
you.
of you are running around crying racism.
I'm not
and
crying
yet
racism.
you haven't given me an
Can you
example.
stop doing
Hold
that?
on,
I didn't
hold
say
on.
Yeah,
I'm not-
stop. Good for him. Good for him. Stop doing that. They're not running around crying racism. They're pointing out instances of racism that you just fucking asked them to explain. Oh, no, you're crying racism. Jesse, you told us to give you an example of racism that we've experienced. Now we're crying racism? Fuck you, you douchebag!
Say discrimination.
You haven't given me an example you've been discriminated against.
Okay.
Have you been discriminated against?
Yes, I have been discriminated
And
against.
who discriminated against
An
you?
employer discriminated against me. They asked me to cut my hair.
Was it a white man or a white
This was
person?
a Caucasian female.
Okay, and so, private job?
No,
Private-
this is a public sector job.
Okay, so you fill out the application,
I filled out the application.
and you said on the app that I will follow the rules if
That
you
I
pay
will
me
follow
X
the
amount.
He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do now. You answer these questions and you get through this. You walk through it quickly so you can get on to the next point. Don't let this motherfucker run you around the goddamn racetrack. All right? What you got to do is just cut to the chase, answer his questions, because his questions lead nowhere. His questions defeat his own purpose. And if you answer them right, he defeats himself. And this guy totally understands the game. And he's playing ball. And I love this shit. Look, I want to go back. Watch him play ball, man. This is fucking great. This guy's a baller. I love it.
Private job?
No,
Private-
this is a public sector job.
Okay, so
Right
you
out of
fill
the park.
application,
I filled out the application.
and you said on the app that I will follow the rules.
I'm
and I will
loving
follow
this
the
guy
rules.
so much right
Yes.
now.
And did you have the afro at the time?
Yes, I had my afro at the time.
And they still hired you?
And they hired me.
And so you went in and they said what to you? This
That-
is a white female boss, right?
Yes, after,
And this
after
is a
doing
government
a
job.
great job.
And so you go into the office, she called you in,
Yes.
and she says what to you about your
She
hair?
told me that I had to cut my hair, that my hair had gotten too long and looked unmanaged.
Oh, okay. And what's wrong with that?
A lot is wrong with that.
Why? Why don't you want to look? I wouldn't hire you with that hair looking like that.
Why?
It doesn't
That's
look.
my natural hair texture.
It doesn't look professional.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this.
It doesn't look professional. Hold on.
Yeah,
No.
you ready?
Now you can stay, baby, and
Yeah.
operate on
I'll-
those.
Why is she?
Alright.
Why is she barking
You
around?
traumatizing them. You expect to go Google me. My name's Jasmine Abdullah. I just say.
Are you her boss or something?
No, it's about black
Why are you-
love.
why are you
It's
pushing
about
her
love.
around?
You see how they're doing this because you're hurting them.
Why are you
You're
pushing her
hurting them,
around?
and you know they don't know what to say. If you're eating
You're
them up
boxing,
right now.
you're boxing
No,
everything in. This is not an open
Why-
discussion
That's
at
just
all.
hurtful. I love you. I'm not angry with you. I love you, and I feel sorry for you.
This is fucking awesome and amazing, and I love this. Her parents were in the audience, and they said, "That's enough. We've had enough. You're abusing our daughter." Are you guys catching all this? Do you guys want me to turn this up? Oh my God, I can't believe Michael Malice shared this. I'll turn it up. Let's get
I
high.
wouldn't hire you with that hair looking like that.
Why?
It's not. It doesn't
That's
look.
my natural hair texture.
It doesn't look
Get
professional.
off the stage. Let's
Yeah.
Get off the stage. Let's go.
It doesn't look professional.
No, they're gonna leave now. We're leaving. We're leaving.
Hold on.
Yeah,
No.
you ready?
You're done, Michelle. Now you can stay, baby, and
Yeah.
operate on
I'll
those.
stay.
Why is she?
Alright.
Why is she barking
You're
around?
traumatizing them. You expect to go Google me. My name's Jasmine Abdullah. I just sat here.
Are you her boss or something?
No, it's about black love.
Why are you
It's
pushing
about
her
love.
around?
And you see how they're doing this because you're hurting them.
Why are you
You're
pushing her
hurting them,
around?
and you know they don't know what to say. You're
You're boxing everything in. This is not an open discussion at all.
I love you. I'm not angry with you. I love you, and I feel sorry for you. I feel really bad for you. I love you. You got a lot of self-hate.
Stop pushing her around.
And it radiates
got
a
a
lot
lot of
of others.
Don't let that lady push you around.
No lady
It's
is
not a-
pushing me around
no.
because I feel more
It's
attacked
about
coming from
love.
you, right?
Yeah.
He stayed there.
I feel attacked
He stayed
by
there
you,
as a man.
but I fight.
You do.
I stand in my
Okay.
We agreed to have an open conversation, not to be boxed into particular.
Is this a strong woman running right now?
Well, actually, I think that's probably the best thing for her.
I know I should have, but
We're trying to do a TV show. Don't engage. Continue.
Is that a strong woman leaving?
Honestly, I think that was the best decision for her tonight. I think it was the best decision.
He said, "Is that a strong woman leaving?" What a motherfucker, Jesse Lee Peterson. Is that a strong woman leaving? That's the kind of thing a white racist would say. You know? He's such a fucking piece of shit. It's too bad so many people pay attention to this guy, you know?
I should have, but
The only reason I'm seeing this is because Michael Malice was on the show and shared this on Twitter, making a big joke about it, like this is funny. Michael Malice thinks this is funny. Michael Malice, who has hundreds of thousands of viewers, and when he goes live on YouTube, he has 20,000 people watching him on YouTube. Yeah, a guy who thinks this is funny. And me, a guy who points shit like this out 3 times a day, I've got a good amount of people watching. Hi, everybody. I'm glad you guys are here. You guys are watching the right show. But I really need something to drink. You know? I need like a thing. Here, let me get something. I'm going to grab something out of the fridge. Alright? Here we go. 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 DMC and DJ Run. Run, Diddy, run. Diddy, run, run. He's rocking on the mic so you know where we're from. From, Diddy, from. Come on, everybody. Let's all get down. What we've got is a brand new sound. Now. Fresh for you. Check. I didn't hear him correctly. Did he say boxed in? Yeah, he said boxed in. And, you know, these guys are making an excellent point. Everything that I've been sitting here complaining about and pointing out this entire time, those people have been in complete agreement with me and sitting within 10 to 15 feet of Jesse Lee Peterson. And you can feel the rage coming off of these people. They hate this man. They hate what he stands for, and they hate his ignorance, and they hate that he's unreachable, and they hate that, you know, whatever their relation to this woman is, it might not be their daughter or their friend or whatever. They hate that he treated her and her friend with such disrespect. And I completely sympathize with them. Jesse Lee Peterson is a fucking monster. And I personally would like to see a woman just beat the shit out of him one day. Just physically, just beat the fucking shit out of him. You know, because he's a sexist cocksucker. But anyway, you know, or a gay man. I'd like to see I'd like to see a transvestite beat the fuck out of him. That would be fucking great. You know? I would really, oh man, I'd support that.
We agreed to have an open conversation, not to be boxed into particular.
Is this a strong woman running right now?
Well, actually, I think that's probably the best thing for her.
I know I should have, but
We're trying to do a TV show. Don't engage. Continue.
Is that a strong woman leaving?
Honestly, I think that was the best decision for her to
Stop
make.
letting your ass.
I think it was the best decision for her to make because she is younger than I.
I'm sorry.
She is younger than I.
Anyway, I appreciate you coming, Andrew. I mean, Andre. Andre Shirley.
Hopefully this inspired some black youth to actually get up and let their voices be heard. Apparently society will not understand if we don't just
All right,
come and
thank
show
you, buddy.
them. Thank you.
Give me a handshake there. Thank you.
No
appreciate
problem,
you coming.
brother.
All right, thank you.
Jesse Lee Peterson is the closest thing to an in real life Steve Brule there is. I did his show today, drops next week, and all the questions were about the Jews, not in a nasty way. Watch this and tell me it doesn't feel like. Check it out. That's Tim and Eric reference. Steve Brule, check it out. He's making a joke about it. You know, Steve Brule is funny. Dr. Steve Brule, I can't think of the actor's name from Step Brothers. He's fucking hilarious. It's from Tim and Eric. Referencing Tim and Eric in no way takes the power out of what those two did to Jesse and what you would never have the Stones to do. Little man. You know, it's not a fucking joke. And, yeah, did I just go after Michael Malice for being a little guy? Yeah, because he just made a joke out of what those two people just had to go through with Jesse Lee Peterson and then bragged that he was just on the show talking about the Jews. Not in a bad way. I'm certain it wasn't in a bad way. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm sure that Michael Malice and Jesse Lee Peterson hit it off swimmingly. I'm sure that there wasn't an ill word spoken between the two of them the entire time. In fact, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Like I said, I couldn't sit in the same room with that man. How do you guys feel about Jesse Lee Peterson? What are your feelings about that guy? He's all questions, no answers, Stephen Culbertson. Right? What do you guys... I'm yelling because I got my mics turned away. What do you guys think about Jesse Lee Peterson? What's your opinion about him after what you just saw? He was attacking these two kids for the Black Lives Matter movement. And didn't even discuss Black Lives Matter at all. Just attack them personally. Attack their anecdotal racism stories. Nice, huh? Nice. Nice. So, you guys tell me right now, what did you think of that man, Jesse Lee Peterson? The way he treated those two kids. You guys tell me right now in the chat. Type it out. He's a disgusting human being. He has shitty people skills. He's a pile of puke. Monique, Steven, Kate's Biz. Thank you, the three of you, for answering me. Tropical storm Ida forms in the Caribbean, could hit U.S. as a hurricane. You guys that are grossed out by Rudy Giuliani shaving in a public area, in a restaurant, it's really not that gross. I mean, those electric razors, when you shave with them, your hair goes into the chamber where the blades are. It only cuts the hairs that go past the blades, and then what's past the blade is the chamber that holds the hair. It's pretty sanitary to shave in public. The fact that people are so stupid that they think it's gross that Rudy Giuliani was shaving with an electric razor proves that people don't understand how an electric razor works. And it also proves how stupid people are. There's nothing really gross about that. Yeah, I could grab my electric razor right now. It's a Norelco. It's got 3 heads on it, circular. And I could go like this like I do every morning, and I could shave right now, right here on camera, and I bet you there won't be any hair here on the table. And you know what? When he was doing it, he was leaning back too, if I remember in the video. It wasn't like he was over the table. And even if he was, it's okay, so you got a couple little hairs. Why are people so freaked out about that, man? You know what was more disgusting was when his fucking hair color started dripping down the side of his face. Now that was disgusting. You guys are worried about fucking someone shaving in public? It's not even hair that's going to go anywhere. Yeah, I know. Rudy Giuliani he's a disgusting piece of shit. But him shaving in public, not so much. It's just, people are just so opportunistic. People just jump onto shit. Oh, Rudy Giuliani was shaving. Yeah, what if it was Brad Pitt? What if it was Brad Pitt shaving in public? Still gross? You know? What if it was, What if it was, What if it was, Usher? What if it was Patrick Stewart? What if it was Sean Connery, who's died, but what if it was Sean Connery shaving in public? Or anybody who's ever played James Bond ever shaving in public? Nobody would care. Funny, huh? But it was Rudy Giuliani. This is how stupid people are. Oh, he is over the table. Yeah, he's shaving over the table. Right over the table. Yeah, you shouldn't be shaving over the table, bro. You should at least be doing this. Lean back.
Rudy Giuliani had a close shave. We mean that?
You know what? I fucking hate her more than anything. I refuse to play that stupid cunt on my fucking show. You're welcome to all of you. You're welcome. I'm not even going to share. I was going to make a tweet about it and everything. And now I'm not going to do it. Because I'm not sharing that stupid fucking cunt. I fucking hate that dumb cunt. Oh, I fucking hate that dumb cunt. Oh, fucking hate that dumb cunt. You know, it's like... people go into show business, you know, and someone says, hey, you know, you got that look. Or you got that sound in your voice, man. You should be a radio personality. Listen to your voice. You know, you should be a TV host. You've got charisma. You know, no one ever told that dumb cunt that. But she took it upon herself to do it. And then all the dumb cunts at CNN that support her and all the dumb cunts that employed her along the way, you know, that encouraged that behavior, they made the monster that stupid cunt is today. And now we all have to fucking grin and bear it. Oh, yeah, it's that stupid fucking cunt on CNN. That no one can stomach the sound of her fucking voice. Thanks, CNN. You guys suck my dick. You guys want to get high? We smoking. What are we doing here? Shut up, you. You're no good. You're very good. You guys want to look at the plants here? Shut up. You're very good. Let's look at the plantsies. We'll blow some smoke rings. We're going to chill out a little bit. We're going to maybe sip a little tea here. You're going to sit down. You're going to shut up, yo. You're very good, yo. You're no good, yo. Shut up, yo. You're very good. It's time. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism. Tis for all. Cheers, everybody. We're going to call this one top of the hour. I got a grow update. Thanks, Doc. It's always nice to sit and chill with you too, bro. You guys see little buds on that? Little buds? Little buds growing? It's starting to go into flower. There it is. There's your outdoor grow update. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Who knew smoking buddies online? Autoflower? Dan, shut the fuck up. I got a nice, thanks, Dan. I got a nice, grow update for you guys. You're gonna like this one. HD. 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I wanted to do a grow update for you. I've just sprayed all the plants with Conserve SC or CS. I can't remember. It's SC or CS. I'll look on the bottle. It's a spider mite killer. And I also put in an ounce of organicide into 2 gallons of water with an ounce of dish soap. And then I sprayed them down with water. You see there's still water droplets on there. To rinse them off. So they're looking pretty good. Plant number Someone 6 else's down here. country, Gloria Miller. Yeah, it is. I agree, Gloria. I totally agree. This is probably the smallest plant in the grow as far as overall density. All right, and then here's plant number 5, which is shorter but bigger. I think it's got more branches on it and a little bit more square footage. Now remember, these plants have just been sprayed down with water. So when you see them later today during the live show, they're going to look a lot better. They're going to be dry, and the leaves are going to be pointed upwards. Right now, the leaves are kind of pointed down. They're weighted down with water. This is plant number 4. It's a big one.
Let's pause right there.
Should do well, but it's putting out some yellow.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about this right here. Those yellow leaves. That's nitrogen. That plant wants some nitrogen. I'm going to be throwing some bat guano, blood meal, and bone meal in the soil and working that in and then watering it in. And the yellowness will go away. I'm going to do that on all the plants. I haven't done it yet, and I should have done it today, but I'm fucking lazy.
It looks like it might need some nitrogen. So this one looks like it's going to need something in the soil. These other ones seem better, but for some reason, the plants down here seem to have better nitrogen, and I don't know why that is. These are greener. We're going to have to maybe throw in...
That's right, Doc. Bone meal, blood meal, and bat guano, the 3 Bs.
Throw in some more bone meal and blood meal into the soil here. Kind of pick that up. It's plant number 3 right here. It's looking good. It's, as you can see, the leaves are all bent over from the water spray. But nice and dark green. I don't see any yellow leaves in there. This is plant number 2, which isn't as tall, but it's nice and bulky. And then over here, plant number 1. It's the one you can always see up close. And once again, these branches are pushed over from being drenched with water. And that also helps knock off some of the dead spider mites and some of the spider mite eggs and things like that. But mostly we just want to get the oils from the soaps that we're using and the bug killers off of there.
And that'll open up the pores to the leaves. So
these are looking pretty good.
They could transpire healthy.
Had some initial
in a healthy way.
Spider mite damage here.
A little bit of rust color on here. I don't know what that is. It's interesting, but it doesn't look bad. It's just in a little spot here. I don't know what happened. Oh, that's an interesting... Well, that's interesting. I might want to look into that. Little rust spots on there.
It could have been water droplets when the sunlight hit. That
I
bleached
don't know what
it.
that is. It's on a couple of these leaves. It's not everywhere. It's just in this one little section. Maybe it got sprayed with some dirt or something on there, and it... I don't know. It stained the leaf. I have no idea. I'm not seeing it in too many other places, though. So that's good. Everything else looks healthy. Everything looks nice and healthy, so that's a good sign. So there is your grow update. Happy 420, guys. Peace.
There you go. Okay, I got more for you. Give me a second here. All right. That was a few days ago. That's fun. That's fun for the whole family, isn't it?
that shit. Was digging fucking holes today with a shovel in rock. Just fucking beating into the ground with a fucking shovel. Burying cable. You guys got nothing to say about that? Are you guys even watching your screens? I'm showing you my fucking 2-pack. My 2-pack, man. I got a fucking 2-pack. Taro, yeah? Yeah? See, I'm working on it. I got my 2-pack. I'm working on it. I'm going to get a fucking 6-pack. I'm working on the whole thing. I just got to get rid of this flab, man. Then I got to get some surgery to get rid of that extra skin. I'm trying to be sexier. I'm working on it. For all the ladies. Nobody even cares about my sexiness anymore, pal. So I tried to move some Bitcoin over, and I've been waiting and waiting. I'm thinking maybe they won't do it, which is okay for now. I got Bitcoin from elsewhere where I can do it. It's like, it's a BlockFi, and I think that you can only have it there for so long, or you have to have it there for a certain amount of time before they'll let you take it out. Yeah, it's still there. So pending still. You get 1 free withdrawal per month, which is awesome. So you can transfer your Bitcoin from BlockFi to Celsius. BlockFi is offering 4%. Okay? BlockFi is offering 4% on Bitcoin. Okay, that's BlockFi. Head on over to Celsius. You should download Celsius, right? I got this tip from Lark Davis. You guys should all be following the Crypto Lark. Lark Davis on YouTube. The Crypto Lark on Twitter. And let them know that Nays Garden sent you. Let me show you, when you move, you can move your Bitcoin over from BlockFi for free, right? All these loading screens are so funny. Everyone's got a different loading screen. That's what they offer at Celsius. And it's free to move your shit over. And it's free to move it over. You are fine as you are. Monique. Oh, you're too kind to me, Monique. Thank you. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that so much. 6.2% for Bitcoin, man. On Celsius, if you keep your Bitcoin over there. And plus, you get $50 in Bitcoin if you move up to $400 of Bitcoin over there. You get $50 for free if you use Crypto Lark's code when you download the app. Pretty fucking cool. So I'll make $50. So not only was it free for me to move my Bitcoin in there, but I made $50 for doing it. That's cool, man. That's cool shit. That's free money. And then you start making more money off your money, right? If you own a Bitcoin and you move it over from BlockFi over to Celsius, you make more than 2% more per year on it. That's a lot of money. Banks don't even pay 2%. Banks don't even pay 1%. Banks are paying like 0.2% in interest. Yeah, that's huge. The difference between BlockFi and Celsius is huge. Do you guys appreciate that? Let me know that I'm telling you that. Otherwise, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about crypto. That's cool. I bought some Bitcoin today. We don't have to talk about that. Fuck it. We can talk about other shit. You guys want to talk about other shit? What do you want to talk about? You guys are real talkative tonight. Man, I hope they move that fucking Bitcoin over for me. I've got some more Bitcoin I need to move over there, actually. And, you know, this one's being a fucking prick. This phone's acting weird. You guys got nothing to add? None of you have anything to say? Nobody? You guys are not talkative, are you? No, Monique, he's perfect, not fine. His Majesty is perfect, not fine. He is not a hooker on the streets with a fine ass. This is Nay. I would like to talk about Afghanistan, actually. Yeah, what would you like to talk about, bro? About a... What would you like to talk about? He's got the COVID. Thank you for sharing the info. You're welcome, Wild Child Tarot. I got a shitload to say. What do you want to talk about, Chris? Think I'm a smoke some. Yo, James, can we call it cannabis? Yo, Chrissy Vickers, hi. Thank you, James. James, can we call it cannabis, bro? Instead of pot? You can only send so much Bitcoin here from this one app. It's so fucking stupid. They only let you send so much of your fucking... Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck you. Yeah, you've reached your daily withdrawal limit of $2,000. So that's Cash App, dude. They only let you withdraw. They're only letting me withdraw $2,000 a day. And I got tens of thousands of dollars in there. I'm trying to move over to Celsius. 2,000 a day, dude. It's going to take me forever. I don't know why the fuck they do that. You know, I bet you I could pull it out cash instantly. Probably. I don't know. But sending Bitcoin, only 2,000 a day. What's up with that? I wasn't able to. I was sending a gift to both Ron Placone and Graham Elwood at the same time, and I couldn't because Cash App wouldn't let me send that amount of money to both of them in one day. It was so stupid. I was like, that's so restrictive and dumb. So what do you have all my personal information, my bank account information for then? You know? What was that all for? If you're only going to restrict me to fucking pennies. Motherfuckers. Psst. Today we're now going to feel the punch of extremism. What should we do? They did attack us. Chris, if you'd watched my show, here, I'll bring it up for you, bro. This will make you feel a little bit better. We knew they were going to attack us. It's all set up. So just so you don't have to be so angry about it. This was all a setup. Those Americans had to die, bro. They were sacrificial lambs so we could go back to war. Look. This is the way it is. Those people that go to war, bro, those people that go into the military, they know why they're there. They know why they're there. They know that they are just numbers on a chart for politicians to get what they want. Look. I'm going to... Yeah, everyone knew this. Well, I predicted it on my show, bro. Watch this. The video called Smoke Rings Are for Kings. Right? Go to 59 minutes into this fucking show. Watch this shit, bro. Watch this.
Oh. And whether it's the...
Here you go. Watch this. 59 minutes in. Watch this shit, bro.
Bro, they're literally saying they're setting it up. Do you think the Taliban's not going to attack that airport? They're already restricting people from getting to it. You see the problem there? But there isn't access now. Right. Right, Benjamin? You see the catch-22? They're playing with us? That's how they get you all. That's how they get the blue wave people.
I'm going to go up to 720p. Because I think I can.
It's convenient lying, man.
Maybe not. Here. Maybe I can pause it. It'll load a little bit. It was running 720p before, but I guess it won't do it now. Hey, Chris, why would you say it's the Taliban and not ISIS? Why would you say it's the Taliban? Where do you get your information from? It doesn't matter. Does it matter? Does it matter who it is? We knew that.
What the fuck is going to stop the Taliban from attacking? Taliban wants to fucking fight America in Afghanistan, bro. That's what they want. They're going to initiate that fucking war, bro. And whether it's the Taliban or fucking ISIS, it doesn't matter, man. It's only going to take one person to walk in there with a fucking bomb. Hey, man. You got to go into the airport. You got to wear this bomb. You got to go blow up as many people as you can, or we're going to kill your whole family. We're going to kill your children, and we're going to kill your mom. We're going to kill your dad. We're going to kill your wife. Oh yeah, they'll strap a bomb on and do it. They might not even be a believer, bro.
I predicted
they might not
that
even
shit.
Be a supporter.
I predicted that shit.
They might just be trying to save their families' lives.
That was 2 days before it happened.
Think about it.
So we already knew, Chris. You know?
Man, let me ask you
That's
this.
why there's no reason to get mad about it.
Do you think ISIS and the Taliban have the tools now to pull something like that off at the airport or right outside the airport, which is all it would have to be if there's thousands of people right outside the airport.
There it is.
Dude, if ISIS kills 53 people in an explosion, America stays in Afghanistan. There was already an incident at the airport, and we're not talking about it. How many people were shot at the airport? How many people were shot at the airport? Anybody? Does anybody know?
Do we still not have that number? What to do? Chris, who the fuck are you? The goddamn police of the world? Chris, is it your job? Is this your cross to bear, bro? Dude, these motherfuckers want to play war, and you're not going to stop them, and you being mad about it's not going to stop a goddamn thing. This Joe Biden was going to do this just like a crack addict is going to snort a line of cocaine that's sitting in front of him. They can't resist it, bro. The fucking temptation. They can't resist it. Biden knew that Al-Qaeda or the Taliban or ISIS or somebody was going to do this. And they made the whole goddamn getting out of Afghanistan contingent on as long as we don't get attacked. Of course they knew they were going to get attacked, man. It's so stupid. And Chris, you're just fucking playing along with it all, man. Chris, wise up, bro. Should we bomb them? Who, man? Chris, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Are you drunk or something? Are you drinking tonight? You're not thinking clearly. We don't need to be in other countries, bro. We got what we deserved, man. Those Americans that got killed, we fucking deserve that shit. We shouldn't be there, bro. Those people shouldn't have fucking ever registered for war like Tulsi Gabbard. You know, they're idiots. And that's what they get. And that's what they signed up for. That's what they signed on for. And their families back home, a lot of those people secretly hope that their family member is going to die just so they'll have a family member that died over there. It's fucking psychotic. Just so they can act like they're really super American. Oh yeah, someone in my family died over there. They're real proud of that. It's something to be proud of. Shut the fuck up. Should we bomb them? Chris, are you fucking kidding me, dude? You're just as wrapped up in it, Chris, as these motherfucking cunts want you to be. Should we bomb them? You're just as wrapped up in it as Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Hillary cunt fucking Clinton and a Barack fucking bomber, the fucking bomber Obama want you to fucking be. You're like, you're so easily manipulated, Chris. Stop that shit. Should we bomb them?
Until we learn how to kill again with the hands of the terrorists. We just gotta get the fuck out of the terrorists' country. Times fucking 70 or 80 countries that we're occupying right now. Dude, was it somewhere near 100 people that were killed at the airport?
That's pretty freaky and coincidental, huh? 2 days before 100 people were killed at the airport. Wow, man. Did you guys hear that? Want to hear it again?
They were killed at the airport? Dude, was it somewhere near 100 people that were killed at the airport? Dude, was it somewhere near 100 people that were killed at the airport? Dude, was it somewhere near 100 people that were killed at the airport?
Realize this was 2 days before 100 people were killed at the airport. Talk about foreshadowing, huh, guys? What do you guys feel about that? As I stroke my beard and ask if 100 people were killed at the airport. I know what it is. You guys, I know why you guys aren't. Oh, you're a wizard, says DC Fishing. Wild Child Tarot says, wow. Steven, we should we leave and let them hang at the airport? Steven. Good call, says James Cummins. It's weird, huh? Don't you guys think that's a little coincidental? I know why you guys aren't talking. Because you're all scared the Mossad's going to tap into y'all's shit next. Because you're talking to me. I predicted this shit, man. No one else predicted this shit like I did. No one. No one said on any program anywhere that there's going to be a suicide attack at the airport and it's going to keep America in the goddamn Afghanistan war. I said that shit. I predicted it, dude. I predicted all this shit, dude. It's fucked up, bro. Let's do a dab, because it's just fucked up, man. It is fucked up that I predicted that. Bro, I've been bitching and complaining for the last 3 or 4 days that Biden is looking for an excuse to stay in Afghanistan. And that he's talking out his ass for the last, since he was vice president of the United States of America, when he was saying he wanted to get out of Afghanistan. I said, I don't buy it, man. I just don't buy it. I think it's a ploy. And I was like, how's he going to do it? How is he going to stay in Afghanistan? Under what? So then it was like, oh, he's moving more troops into Afghanistan to pull people out of Afghanistan. And I was like, that's got to be it. Okay, we're sending more people to get people out. And then it hit me. Then Joe Biden said, if we get attacked at the airport, we're not leaving. And I go, dude, you just sent an invitation to them to attack you so that you'll have to stay in Afghanistan and fight, because they like that shit. They like going tit for tat with you in Afghanistan. They love that. Those Taliban and those crazy ISIS guys, they're crazy. They love that tit for tat shit over there in Afghanistan. They creep out a couple of guys at a time. They kill a couple of American soldiers. They shell. They get drone bombed. A few of their places get destroyed. They come back. It's tit for tat. They're all making money. It's a big racket. War's a racket. Right? It's, famous quote, Ron Placone and Jimmy Dore frequently bring that up. Am I going to get the booster? James, I don't know yet. I really don't know. That's a great question, though, buddy. I heard that I'm supposed to wait 6 months after the initial before getting a second dose. So, maybe after 6 months. That would be like November, I believe. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, maybe it would be this month, actually. Maybe I could actually get it. I'd have to check my card. I think I actually got those shots earlier than I'm thinking. you going to get... Okay, no dignity. We lost a long time ago. Right, Monique? But they should secure weapons and recover the artillery? But let us retreat in peace and honor. Chris, we don't want to retweet. We don't want to retweet. I keep saying retweet. We don't want to retreat. We don't want to retreat. Chris, America doesn't want to retreat. Did you see what Joe Biden said? He promised revenge. He's going to hunt them all down and kill them. How's that retreating? We're not going anywhere, bro. At what point are you going to figure this out, Chris? That war is a racket, and we're not ending this war. Jack Harris, son. Psst. What? It's time. He said repeat. No, he said retreat. Don't confuse me, motherfucker. I'm always saying retweet. That's why I'm like trained to say retweet, 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 retweet. And retreat is just, it confuses my brain. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Hear me predict that shit, bro? Predicted that shit, bro. Predicted that shit, bruh. Let's go way back in the video. I'm just kind of curious what I was saying earlier. It's not an American word, right? Dude, look at that 720p, though, son. Look at that clarity, son. It's like we're there, son. What, son? Psh, nobody's even doing it like that anymore.
God, that is so weird, man. There's nothing really going on Twitter. There's nothing
It's crazy the way this video started out, isn't it?
worth looking at that's trending.
It was just so blah.
Stupid fucking update from the CDC saying masks are safe or some shit. Let me look at CNN really quick. Sometimes there's something interesting on there.
Steven, you changing the words doesn't change what's going on over there. We lost a fucking war in Afghanistan, okay? Against the Taliban. We surrendered, and we're leaving. We're not evacuating. We're surrendering, and we're retreating. All right? You changing the fucking words to make yourself feel better, bro, doesn't change the reality of what's really happening in Afghanistan. You know? We're not fucking evacuating. God, man, it's just fucking... Are you trying to rewrite history in your own mind, bro? Is that what you're doing, Steven?
The stovetop perk from Amazon, an old school percolator, and I usually just put espresso in that. 4 cups of espresso, bro? You're a monster! Damn! Doctors fucking suck. I could have been getting treated for months. That's on Taliban. You know how cooperative the Taliban have been, right? Biden says withdrawal success depends on Taliban cooperation. You know,
There's nothing like putting all of your eggs in a basket that you know is going to drop and break every fucking egg in the basket. There it is, Chris. Did you hear that? That you know is not going to work. There's nothing like hanging everything on, hedging your entire nut on a piece of straw that you know is going to break. Which is exactly what Joe Biden did. You get that, Chris? Okay, we're going to talk about this. All right. It's so funny. It just came out like that because of an article. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just show you this. This was so chance that this came out. I wasn't even planning on talking about it. And 2 days before 100 people get killed at the airport, I predict it on this show. And this was the start of it right here. This is me trying to piece it all together. This is 40 minutes before I come up with the way it's going to go down. And let me just say, Herschel Walker is a fucking idiot. I love that part. All right? Herschel Walker is a fucking idiot. All right, I just need to say that. All right. Biden says withdrawal success depends on the Taliban. I don't know. Taliban cooperation. Taliban. It ruins it when I can't say it right. Biden says withdrawal success depends on the cooperation of people who chant death to America. You guys get that? There was no doubt that we were going to be attacked. I couldn't possibly have been the only person who predicted this was going to happen. I hope you guys can find other people who predicted this when I did. Like I did. I hope you can. You know? Because if you can't, then people should be fucking interviewing me on podcasts and shit. You know? So Biden is claiming that his success is... You know what I would be like? I learned this from watching Jimmy Dore and Graham Elwood and Lee Camp and listening to what they say. This is what they taught me. And Jimmy Dore especially taught me that all of these motherfuckers are liars, not to trust them, not to believe them, to see the patterns in their behavior, identify it, and then you'll know what the fuck's coming down the pike, man. You know? What the fuck's being flushed down the goddamn sewer hole. Right, Chris? Yeah, I said they're going to shell next, bro. They're going to try to drive a truck in there. Do you see he's setting himself up for failure? He is famously setting himself up for failure. Oh, famously. Well, it was all up to the Taliban and they let me down. That's why we failed. Look at the picture of Biden. Because it was the Taliban's fault. It's the Taliban's fault. They're blaming ISIS. 265. It doesn't matter who it is. Afghanis are flying out per flight. No background checks. Well, how are you going to background check people that live in Afghanistan, bro? You think they got records? That's hilarious. No background checks. What records are you going to background check, bro, in Afghanistan? You know, you're going to check their birth certificates and their driver's licenses, Jack? Of course there's no background checks, man. They're people, they're being fucking persecuted, man. Give them a fucking break. Cut them some slack, man. You know, let me know when the violence starts happening, okay? Let me know when the Afghani violence starts happening in the United States. Until then, shut the fuck up about it. I hope you do agree with me about it, because I'm right. I hope you do agree with me. Fucking pumpkin spice. Fuck you, Jack. I'm going to drink pumpkin spice. When people act like they know what they're talking about but have never stepped foot in that country. Hey, look, I don't have to step foot in Afghanistan to know that people are people, bro. And there's good people and there's bad people.
All out
And
attack
most
on the
likely, if
31st
you're
is
running for
James
your
Cummins.
life from the Taliban, you're probably a good person. You know, you probably believe in women's rights, right? Let's let them in. Let's not make a big fuss about it. And as a crime happens, you address it. Yeah, if somebody does something that's from Afghanistan and they break a law, then you prosecute them for it, just like you would anybody else. You know, we don't have to judge people before they get here. They're in dire straits, man. They're getting their heads fucking cut off over there, man. You know? I guess I understand that you know that, but... Fucking pumpkin spice, god damn it. Motherfucking pumpkin spice, man.
Joe Biden sitting there with that stupid look on his face. God. What a fucking cocksucker. What a cocksucker. What a cunt. Joe Biden, you are a dumb cunt.
Fucking pumpkin spice!
Dude, I've almost got that. I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't like it.
Oh, man. Fucking pumpkin spice. Oh, no, dude. They're running from fucking Al-Qaeda, bro. They're running from... They're running from fucking... They're running from... God, they changed their name so many times I can't remember.
Yeah.
ICE.
It's interesting. I'd like to hear more of that, but not right now. Not even in fall, and it's pumpkin spice. I hate it, Tula. Fuck the pumpkin spice. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. Psh. Joe Biden, fucking spit on that old man. Senile kook bitch. Dumb cunt motherfucker. God, man. If somebody walked up behind Joe Biden and smashed his skull in with a hammer, I'd laugh. Ha ha ha. Rob Braxman Tech, he's awesome. Police drone collides with airplane trying to land. No shit. Why are they flying a fucking police drone near a goddamn airport? What the fuck is that all about? We need to fucking know about that. I've got questions.
Welcome once again to Leto's Law. Here's Steve Leto.
Interesting story out of Canada involving a drone. We've talked a lot about drones before and the laws involving drones because it's a field of evolving law, meaning that they're not really sure how to regulate them. The feds actually regulate them on some level. Some localities have tried to regulate them in contrary ways to the federal law. I talked about that also. But an interesting case comes to us out of Canada. Where an airplane was substantially damaged by a police drone.
Oh, cool. No one got killed. Cool. That's all I was wondering. Chris, what's up, buddy?
What's this guy talking about? Joe Biden, Crenshaw. Crenshaw!
So let's have some real talk on Afghanistan. By now, you've heard that Joe Biden has no intention of extending the August 31st deadline. That deadline was self-imposed by Joe Biden himself this entire time. And because he self-imposed it, well, the Taliban made it their red line. Last couple of days, they've been beating their chests saying, that's our red line, you have to be out by then. Now, our answer to that should always be, or what? What are you going to do about it? And if you try to get in the way of us getting our people out, we'll kill you. That should be our answer, just to be clear. Unfortunately, that's not Joe Biden's answer. And there's this claim by the administration that, look, anybody who wants to leave Afghanistan can.
Yo, Enoch, what's up, brother?
Americans stranded. That's what Jen Psaki said. Anthony Blinken, the Secretary of State, has said that he's confident that we'll get all Americans out by August 31st. This is a lie. This is a flat-out lie. We have sources on the ground, and I'm going to tell you.
When we send our troops in, do you think we'll send in enough troops to win or get us back in there? There is no winning. You don't win this war. You guys need to understand that. You guys thinking there's a winning. They don't want to fight to win, man. They want to fight to perpetuate war. That's how they make money. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to explain this to you guys. Thanks to Syrian ISIS drones. Enoch. All right, let's refresh the chat.
What they're saying. What you could expect as an American citizen or an Afghan ally trying to make it to the gates of Kabul airport. It is an unbelievably bad situation. The truth is that the outer security perimeter, the first ID check that somebody goes through, is the Taliban. The State Department's actually enlisted the Taliban to check people's IDs. Now, I don't know what world we live in where we think we can trust that the Taliban is going to, in a neutral way, go through people's passports and IDs and not try to take them away or stop them from coming in. Because the truth
your new favorite word is dick.
Many reports, the Taliban are actively hunting American citizens in the streets of Kabul and, of course, throughout the country. And they're certainly actively hunting and killing people who worked with us, people like our interpreters. This is a fact. This is an undeniable fact. It is also undeniable that many Americans have actually been turned away at the gates, okay, because the processing it ebbs and flows. Right now it's at a trickle, and it'll only decrease if we actually say that we're going to leave by August 31st, because if you say you're going to leave by August 31st, we have to stop the processing days before that, because it takes a few days to extract all of our military personnel and all of their equipment safely, which a lot of people on the ground, by the way, think there's a very low chance of happening effectively. So we might leave things behind. If you do make it through the gates, again, you might not even get through at all. Americans that are stranded, we do have the ability to extract them. We do have the ability of special military units to go out and get them. But at least one occasion that I know of, State Department shut an operation down. They actually were about to leave. Our military was about to leave and go get Americans, and the State Department, without explanation, shut it down. The State Department's in charge in all of this. Department of Defense is the implementers. Right? They might give some advice, but the State Department's in charge. That's actually what's happening on the ground. It's important to note that even if you do make it to the gates, you make it past the Taliban death squads, you make it past the Taliban security perimeter, you make it through the thousands of people that are potentially crushing you. I mean, our soldiers are picking up dead bodies because so many people have been crushed and trampled over by the crowds. If you do make it there, it's not as if there's a processed it's not as if there's a line that people walk through and documents get checked. It's a Marine who has to stand up and yell in a bullhorn for some names on a list and just hope that those people are there. I mean, it's pure luck that people are getting in at this point. It's pure luck. And so to say that we're going to get everybody out by August 31st, that's fantasy. It's not true. It's a complete lie. So what are our options? Well, look, we have to acknowledge that the old plan didn't work and that the old plan has gone to hell. And we need to acknowledge that we now need to reset the chessboard, that we need a new plan. If as a country, we actually care about getting our American citizens and our allies out. And I think we should. I think a lot of people agree with that. So what do? Well, we simply, first of all, say that we're going to stay longer. How much longer? As long as it takes. We will leave when we are ready, when we think that we've gotten everybody we want to get out. Carefully note, the administration keeps using this line that they're getting Americans out who want to be extracted. Well, here's the thing. they're actually counting people as not wanting to get extracted if they tried to get through with their family and we wouldn't let them through. So here's the scenario. A father of a family of 4, let's say, is a U.S. citizen, but nobody else is a U.S. citizen, his wife or his kids. And so they've been told, well, you can come through, but not your wife and kids, so you have to choose. Now, Secretary of State says that's not happening, but we have multiple reports on the ground from this happening. And so now they're being counted as somebody, well, because obviously they're not going to leave their wife and kids, and so they're being counted as an American that didn't want to leave. So they're checked off the list. But of course they wanted to leave. And of course we should be allowing immediate family and even some extended family to leave with American citizens in an emergency situation like this. Protecting our people has to be a priority. But for this administration, it doesn't seem to be. Look, it is almost impossible at this point to get everybody out through the airport in Kabul. It's also a very soft and easy target. There's now reports that terrorist groups like ISIS might plan on actually bombing, taking a VBID, which is a vehicle-borne IED, taking it through the gates and launching attacks on Kabul airport. You need other options in a situation like this. You know, we left Bagram foolishly. That had more airstrips and more capability to get more flights through. You just need more places for people to go. That has to happen at this point. Again, the situation on the ground has changed radically. And we need Biden to recognize that. We need Biden to actually take action that protects American citizens and protects our allies, protects our dignity in all of this. He's refusing to do it. We need more public pressure on him to change course and do what's right here. So let's have some real...
Change course. Huh. Crazy, huh? Anyway, I love you guys. Hope you had a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Later. I'm sure it won't be 7 o'clock show. Love you guys. Bye now.